Throughout the entire history of the cinematic Monsterverse, Godzilla has always been revered as the undisputed king. However, there was one singular entity that truly managed to usurp that throne, a blinding golden nightmare raining pure, unadulterated destruction from the skies above, not belonging to any natural ecosystem, and completely defying every biological law of evolution established on our planet. The colossal three-headed dragon known as King Ghidorah is a true cosmic invader. He didn't arrive here merely to challenge for territory or maintain balance. He descended to violently terraform and reshape the Earth to his own apocalyptic will. So, what exactly constitutes the terrifying, god-like power of Monster Zero? How is it physically possible for a single biological organism to generate catastrophic Category 6 hurricanes that swallow entire continents with just a few violent beats of its wings, unleash devastating bioelectrical gravity beams that obliterate everything in their path, and seamlessly regrow a fully functioning severed head in the blink of an eye? Welcome back to the Sci-Fi Nexus. Today, we are opening the darkest pages of Titan lore to completely decode and analyze the ultimate power profile of King Ghidorah. Could this extraterrestrial usurper truly be the most powerful, unstoppable creature to ever appear on screen? To fully comprehend the sheer terror of Monster Zero, we must first look beyond our own atmosphere. Unlike Godzilla, Kong, or the MUTOs, who evolved as integral parts of Earth's ancient natural defense system, King Ghidorah is fundamentally alien. He is an invasive extraterrestrial organism that violently plummeted from the stars into the freezing depths of Antarctica millions of years ago. His very arrival didn't just challenge the reigning alpha, it violently ruptured the natural order of our entire world. He is a cosmic anomaly, a living extinction event that simply doesn't belong in our planetary ecosystem. This otherworldly nature is deeply woven into his bizarre, terrifyingly complex physiology. Those brilliant, menacing golden scales, that armor his colossal frame, are far from merely cosmetic. Monarch's classified analysis revealed that Ghidorah's dermal layer actually contains trace amounts of real, aurum-based gold. This unique, hyperconductive metallic biology effectively turns the three-headed dragon into a gargantuan living bioelectrical conductor. It allows him to generate, store, and weaponize massive bioelectric currents on a catastrophic scale, acting as a colossal living generator of atmospheric doom. But perhaps the most chilling, undeniable proof of his alien biology was demonstrated during the devastating underwater clash off the coast of Isla de Mara. When the military deployed the Oxygen Destroyer, humanity's ultimate, most horrific weapon designed to eradicate all organic life on a cellular level by instantly vaporizing surrounding oxygen, the results were horrifyingly one-sided. While Godzilla, an Earth-born titan, was severely crippled and brought to the very brink of death, King Ghidorah emerged from the bubbling, apocalyptic waters completely unscathed. This terrifying resilience proved a grim reality. Ghidorah's alien respiratory system simply does not rely on Earth's oxygen to survive. He is an apex predator built to thrive in the harsh, suffocating vacuum of space, rendering our planet's most lethal cutting-edge biological countermeasures absolutely useless against his cosmic might. Even without his extraterrestrial resilience, King Ghidorah's sheer physical scale is enough to induce crippling despair. Standing at an imposing height of 158.8 meters, the three-headed dragon completely dwarfs Godzilla, who stood at 119.8 meters during their apocalyptic clash in 2019. When Monster Zero fully extends his colossal, leathery wings, they literally blot out the sun, plunging the battlefield beneath him into terrifying, oppressive darkness. This massive frame houses incomprehensible, almost impossible muscular power. His serpentine necks are capable of whipping around and violently constricting rival titans like gargantuan pythons. We witnessed the horrifying pinnacle of this raw, brute strength during the Battle of Boston, where he used his immense wingspan for leverage to physically lift Godzilla, a heavily armored titan weighing nearly 100,000 tons, high into the stratosphere, only to ruthlessly release his grip and send the reigning king plummeting in a devastating, near-fatal free fall. Yet, his most destructive physical attribute is the passive, apocalyptic consequence of his very movement. King Ghidorah doesn't just fly. He violently rips through the Earth's atmosphere, His golden wings are so unimaginably massive and powerful that the mere aerodynamic force of his wing beats generates catastrophic Category 6 tropical storms, a level of devastating weather. Phenomena completely unprecedented in all of recorded human history. As he soars through the sky, his hyperconductive biology generates a localized electrostatic stratosphere, literally tearing the atmosphere apart and dragging massive, unnatural electrical hurricanes wherever he travels. He doesn't even need to actively attack to destroy a city. He effectively drowns the planet in an endless, violent tempest simply by existing and taking to the skies. While his physical dominance and passive weather manipulation are undoubtedly apocalyptic, King Ghidorah's active offensive capabilities elevate him from a mere beast to a true cosmic destroyer. His primary, signature weapon is the devastating gravity beams. Unlike Godzilla's hyper-focused, singular stream of nuclear plasma, Monster Zero unleashes terrifying, concentrated blasts of golden, bioelectrical energy from the maws of all three of his heads simultaneously. These arcing, jagged beams carry an unimaginable destructive force. They are capable of instantly vaporizing advanced human military aircraft, piercing through reinforced concrete structures like tissue paper, and blasting massive, heavily armored titans hundreds of feet across the battlefield. The sheer kinetic and thermal impact of these tri-directional strikes can rapidly overwhelm even the most durable adversaries, bombarding them with a relentless, blinding storm of golden lightning that leaves absolutely no room for retaliation. However, his most terrifying and insidious ability isn't merely expelling energy. It is his vampiric capacity to ruthlessly drain and absorb it. Ghidorah's hyperconductive alien physiology allows him to forcefully siphon raw power from both mechanical infrastructure and living biological reactors. We witnessed the horrifying extent of this capability during the climactic siege of Boston. In a moment of sheer, malicious tactical brilliance, the three-headed dragon bit directly into a high-voltage municipal power substation, aggressively siphoning the city's entire electrical grid. He violently metabolized this stolen power, turning his colossal wings into giant, golden conductors to discharge a blinding, omnidirectional blast of wing lightning. This massive electromagnetic shockwave radiated outward with catastrophic force, instantly disabling humanity's aerial fleet and severely scorching a supercharged Godzilla. Even more chillingly, Ghidorah can inflict this vampiric drain directly upon his enemies. During their brutal, close-quarters grappling exchanges, his serpentine heads clamped tightly onto Godzilla's body, literally siphoning the Earth-born King's internal nuclear reserves. By actively draining Godzilla's vital atomic energy, Monster Zero not only crippled his ultimate rival but simultaneously revitalized his own alien strength, drastically shifting the momentum of the battle in mere seconds. This terrifying ability to weaponize an opponent's own life force against them makes King Ghidorah an almost insurmountable threat. It proves that engaging him in sustained combat is a lethal gamble. The longer you fight the devil with three heads, the more he feeds on your power to ensure your absolute destruction. Beyond his terrifying arsenal of bioelectric weaponry and vampiric energy siphoning, King Ghidorah possesses a psychological and biological dominance that completely shatters the natural hierarchy of Earth. This was most chillingly demonstrated when he ascended the peak of the Isla de Mara volcano and unleashed his blood-curdling alpha call. This wasn't merely a roar of triumph, it was a global, bioacoustic command that violently hijacked the planet's entire Titan network. Across the globe, dormant behemoths like Rodin, Behemoth, Skyla, and the MUTOs abruptly awakened from their ancient slumber, instantly submitting to this invasive, extraterrestrial frequency. While Godzilla utilizes his alpha status strictly to maintain planetary balance and keep rogue monsters in check, Monster Zero perverted this immense authority. He weaponized the Earth's own titans, commanding them to hunt together as a synchronized, global pack to systematically dismantle human civilization and burn the world to ash. He didn't just want to rule the planet, he wanted to orchestrate its absolute extermination. Yet, even if a rival titan manages to inflict catastrophic physical damage on this cosmic usurper, they are immediately met with his most despair-inducing trait, an unmatched, hyper-accelerated cellular regeneration. Ghidorah is practically immortal. During his brutal underwater ambush by Godzilla, The three-headed dragon suffered a massive wound when his left head, affectionately dubbed Kevin by fans, was completely torn from its neck. For any Earth-born Titan, this decapitation would mean instant death. But for an alien anomaly like Monster Zero, it was merely a temporary inconvenience. After retreating to the highly radioactive crater of Isla Damara, Ghidorah actively absorbed the volcano's immense geothermal energy to hypercharge his alien metabolism. In a matter of minutes, a gruesome, pulsating sack of biometric tissue erupted from the severed stump. Bones violently snapped into place, sinew rapidly wove together, and golden scales manifested to birth a completely brand new, fully functional head, retaining all of its previous memories. Vicious personality and destructive power. This terrifying feat stands as the fastest, most absolute display of biological regeneration ever witnessed in the entire Monsterverse, proving that killing the devil with 3 heads requires far more than just sheer brute force. King Ghidorah isn't merely a single, cohesive mind, he is a terrifying, synchronized trinity of consciousness, possessing an independent nervous system for each of his 3 distinct brains. Monster Zero boasts unparalleled 360-degree battlefield awareness and advanced parallel tactical processing. Each head actually exhibits a unique, deadly personality, the central head. Ichi acts as the calculating and ruthless leader commanding the trio. The right head, Ni, is fiercely aggressive and highly belligerent, while the left head, often dubbed San or Kevin, displays a bizarre, easily distracted, yet unpredictable curiosity. However, even a god like Cosmic Horror possesses fatal vulnerabilities. Despite their immense, sky-blackening scale, Ghidorah's massive wing membranes are surprisingly fragile. A highly concentrated blast of atomic breath or a piercing, desperate strike from Mothra's stinger can effortlessly tear through this thin tissue, instantly stripping the 3-headed dragon of his absolute aerodynamic advantage and forcefully grounding him. Furthermore, while he reigns supreme in the stormy skies, Ghidorah is dangerously outmatched in underwater combat. Plunged into the deep aquatic domain, his serpentine movements become clumsy, easily overwhelmed by Godzilla's predatory, hydrodynamic speed. But his absolute, ultimate undoing is extreme thermal overload. While his alien cells boast miraculous hyper-regeneration, they still possess a finite biological threshold. When exposed to the apocalyptic, multi-million-degree thermonuclear heat radiating from burning Godzilla, Ghidorah's extraterrestrial biology simply could not outpace the sheer rate of incineration, resulting in the complete and absolute vaporization of his alien cells. Ultimately, King Ghidorah is far more than just a colossal titan. He is a cosmic-level catastrophe and the absolute greatest challenger the Earth has ever had to face. Even though his physical body was completely incinerated by the apocalyptic nuclear pulses of burning Godzilla, the lingering, malicious remnants of his alien intellect still managed to birth the terrifying mechanical nightmare that was Mechagodzilla. So, we have to ask you, do you believe King Ghidorah has truly been erased from the Monsterverse forever? Or is a fragment of Monster Zero's consciousness still drifting out there in the shadows, patiently waiting for the perfect moment to return? And if he somehow had the chance to go head-to-head with Godzilla's brand new, highly agile magenta evolved form, do you think the 3-headed dragon would even stand a chance? Leave all your wildest theories and speculations right down in the comments section below so we can discuss. Don't forget to blast a devastating gravity beam straight into that like button, and hit subscribe to the Sci-Fi Nexus so you never miss out on any of our future monster profiles. We will see you all in the next video.